We have 3,200 employees, 70 offices, 38 countries, 400 partners, 1,500 enterprise customers. That's a complex organisation. So if we go back to January 2013, 5 siloed businesses, each led by a chief executive with their own management teams, their own systems, their own processes. 12 months later, we had completely transformed that into one business, still 2 customer-facing divisions. So there's a language division, and then there's the content and analytics business. We have one development and ops organisation, one global marketing, one global finance, one global HR. So that was a huge chunk of transformation to do in a very, very short time. I'm rolling out performance management, so one performance management process using Fairsail, which is great because it puts power behind the system. I've just done the executive talent review, again using the Fairsail functionality, and on there should now say recruitment, because we also plan to roll out global recruitment in the summer, and a little bit further back on our track is our global onboarding.
We wanted to be able to roll out a system quickly. To do that, we believed that we should take on a SaaS solution, one that was very modular, that would allow us to switch on the elements of functionality that we wanted, that we could support, that we had processes for, and we began to scale the market for those. We spoke to analysts, we spoke to Gartner and Forrester, and we began to do our own research, and quite quickly we came up with a number of vendors. I won't name them all, but you're probably familiar with the sort of key vendors out there. And Fairsail was one of the ones that stood out as well. We went through a process of traditional requirements gathering, user scenario building, demos with all the different vendors. And one of the things that really stood out about Fairsail was it ticked all the boxes. It was SaaS, it was modular. For us, it was also familiar technology with big users of Salesforce. I've got a team in-house that use Salesforce. Most of the vendors were saying, well, you need to engage with us for about 18 months, and we normally do a sort of professional services implementation of about 200 days for a worldwide organisation. And Fairsail came in and said, well, if you've got the data, we can switch it on in a week. You probably want to test it, you probably want to familiarise your HR teams, but you should be up and running in a couple of months. And that was true. I'm very pleased to say that within 3 months we were live. We'd had HR on board probably for a month before that, and I have now one person managing the HR system instead of 11.
And for me, it really was all about underpinning that massive transformation. So when you're going from 5 businesses to 1, when you're bringing together all those disparate offices and companies, and you're creating a culture. So start with the numbers. So I started with getting my reporting right. So I had very fast and swift headcount reporting. So that's the first thing that you get. But then you can have the discussion around, well, what's the performance management system going to look like? Well, this is what Fairsail can deliver to us. We have this system. It has all the blocks that you need. Our language services business is actually quite sophisticated in terms of its performance management. They use lots of 360 feedback and skills and competency assessment. And I could say that's fine, it's all there. And then for my content and analytics, who say just keep it simple, I've got, yes, you can set objectives, have discussions, review objectives. Simple as that. So I can meet a sophisticated audience and a more vanilla approach and serve the whole business. So that's what we did in 2013. And as I say, I used Fairsail to enable me to have discussions beyond headcount reporting around what sort of processes and systems do we want to use to manage our business. So that's the SDL transformation story, and it keeps we're keeping at it now.